ears. I have not worn ears in a hot minute for a video, so here we are. We're going all out with the rose gold today. Rose gold spirit jersey, rose gold ears. We are ready. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Katelyn and I post Disney videos and lifestyle kind of content here on my channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, hello and welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining. So today I'm so excited because I have pin mail. You guys, when I tell you I've been addicted to pins recently, I've been addicted to pins. So a couple weeks ago, I was on a live sale, and if you follow me over on Instagram, at Magically Katelyn, plug it. If you follow me over on Instagram, you would have seen the chronicles of my pin sale happening there. It was pretty funny. So anyways, you would have seen that I went to I participated in a pin sale. The pin sale went very well because now I have a big package, and this doesn't look very big. It's thin, but she's heavy. She's a hefty package. So this video is just going to be a haul of the pins that I purchased on this pin sale. So it's not a trading video, but it is a haul. So hope you guys are excited for it. Also, let me know how we feel about the new setup. I've moved around our bedroom and now the window is beside me rather than like in front of me. So my face is kind of going to be half lit. So I might need to invest, unfortunately, in a ring light. I've tried so hard to just not get a ring light, but I might have to get one if this is going to be the setup, which I'm pretty sure it is because our like bedroom setup is much better like this. Regardless, we're gonna get into the video. I hope you guys are excited. Okay, so this pin sale is from a Canadian group on Facebook. I will link it down below because they do pin sales basically once a month. And it's different people that who like host the pin sales. So they're a little bit different, but they're live pin sales. And so basically how it works, if you've never done a live pin sale, is they will show a pin and then, well, the way that they do it. So they show a pin and then they will put it onto a cork board that's labeled 1 through 6, and it randomly goes in a spot so that nobody can like pre-guess where the pin's gonna go. So once they put it in that designated spot, you would say sold and the number, and then you would hopefully win that pin. So here are the pins that I've got. I have, when I tell you I bought a lot, like we got a lot. Okay, so they have some goodies in here. Oh my goodness, so fun. Okay, so they've included, okay, these are actually so fun. They've included these Star Wars like card deck cards, like a normal deck of cards, but they have like a really cool picture on the back, and then also on the front they each have different ones. So we have Luke, we have Poe, and we also have Leia, which are so cool. And these would actually look so cool on a pin board with some pins around them. So very cool. They also included this little picture. It is a drawing, I think, of, like, it's a printed out thing, but it's supposed to be like a drawing of the Lion King, which is really cool. And they also have their Guess the Movie quote. So Kevin and Kira are the ones who did the sale, and they always have movie quotes that they include in their pin packages. So let's see. Katelyn, thank you for your purchase. The quote is, "Practically perfect in every way. Mary Poppins." I got this one. The last pin mail video, I did not get the quote. I thought it was Coco, but it was Beauty and the Beast. But this one is 100% Mary Poppins. And if I'm wrong, then I look silly, but I'm pretty sure it's Mary Poppins. Okay, so getting into the pins. So they've kind of like wrapped them in groupings. So I'm just gonna grab randomly and kind of just go from there. So these are going to be in no order necessarily. Oh my gosh, these are wrapped up good. And I always try and save my bubble wrap because they're good for resending. Okay, so I'll try and talk about each one if I remember the information about them. But yeah, okay, these are really cool ones to start off with. Okay, so first one I'll show is this one here. So this is an Animal Kingdom pin. So it just has the Tree of Life, it says Disney's Animal Kingdom, and on the back it says 2002. It has the Mickey waffle print on the back. And Animal Kingdom is definitely like my favorite park. I've always kind of like swayed between if I know, like I love Magic Kingdom, but I can never say that Magic Kingdom is my favorite because it's kind of like, I don't compare it with the other ones. So out of the other three, Animal Kingdom is definitely my favorite park, and I finally just like come to terms with it. So I want to start an Animal Kingdom collection. So I got this one, and it's like so pretty. Like, I don't know if you could see the detail the first time I showed it, but it actually has like the little animals like in the tree, and it just like looks amazing up close. So very excited about that one. The next one is super cool. So this one is from 2008. And this is a Daisy Duck pin, but she is dressed up as Madame Leota from the Haunted Mansion. Look how cool that pin is. Like instantly when I saw that, I was just like, I need to have that because I love Donald and Daisy so much. And I love the Haunted Mansion, and I have a characters on attractions characters on attractions like collection. So I figured this would go with that collection, right? Because it's like a character on a ride. I don't know, that was my justification of it, but I needed to have this pin because it was just like so cool. So this one is so cool. So I'm kind of quiet about it, but Nightmare Before Christmas is definitely one of my all-time favorite movies in general, but also definitely one of my favorite Disney movies. So I got a ton of Nightmare Before Christmas pins in this pin sale, so letting you know that now. But this is a super cool one. So this is actually from Hong Kong Disneyland, and I don't have any pins from Hong Kong, and I'm so excited about it. But this one just says Nightmare Before Christmas, and it has the big pumpkin head and Jack and Oogie Boogie's in the back, and it has the pumpkins down at the bottom, the like jack-o'-lanterns, and it says Hong Kong Disneyland at the bottom. And I just think it's so cool. Normally I don't like having Hong Kong Disney, like I don't like having the name of a park that I haven't been to on a pin, but I just love this one so much. And this is from 2008. Okay, moving on. Okay, so this isn't an official set, but I know there's 4 pins that go together, and I was able to snag 2 of them from the live sale. So these pins are so cool. Again, these are a Haunted Mansion pin technically, but it's also Nightmare Before Christmas. So it is the stretch paintings, but with Nightmare Before Christmas characters. So this is Oogie Boogie on the barrel. So cool. And this one is Lock, Shock, and Barrel on the quicksand. Again, just like so cool. And I figure like I could put these in 2 collections. I could put them in my characters on rides collection, or I could put them in a Haunted Mansion collection, but love these. So cool. So the reason I got this pin is because this pin is from 2018, and if you don't know, Austin and I actually got married in 2018, and then in 2019 we became annual pass holders. So we probably are only ever going to be annual pass holders once in our lives. We already know this. It's like not a big deal. It was just like a fun thing that we knew we'd be going back at least twice a year. So like twice in that year. So we're like, you know what, we might as well just upgrade to annual passes, because then that way we can get discounts and etc. In the parks. But I now, because I was a pass holder once in my life, I need to have all the pass holder pins. So I saw this one in the live sale, and I was like, okay, I kind of need this because, I don't know, it's just really cool. So this is a pass holder pin, and it just says pass holder Walt Disney World, but it's really cool because every letter is a different, it's from a different logo in the parks, and I definitely could not tell you what each one is from. But I just think it is like so cool, like such a unique pin. So that's why I got that one. I know some people are like really against like getting pass holder pins if you're not a pass holder or whatever, but I say if you want a pin, you get a pin. Okay, so we're down to our last little grouping here. Oh, I forgot about this pin. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's gonna be my last pin. Okay. Oh man, these are cool ones. Okay, so, this one's funny because so when I first went on this live sale, they kind of do it in different order. So they'll say like, okay, these are all our $6 pins, and then we'll move to our $8 pins, and then our 15. So they kind of like mix it around of like prices. So we were in the $6 pin price range, and I was kind of like watching, and there's like nothing that was really like jumping out at me, but I'm like, I've already invested in this pin sale and I want to purchase some pins. So I was like, what if I don't get any? So I bid on this pin. Not bid, like I said I'd want this pin, which it does technically fit into our collections, but like now looking at it with how many pins I actually got, I'm like, okay, you did not need that pin, but it's just funny. So I got this Stormtrooper pin for Austin's Star Wars collection. This was also to justify how much money I spent on pins. I was like, well, I'm getting him one pin, so he can't be mad. No, he was not mad because he enjoys pins just as much as me, so. Cute little Stormtrooper pin. This one here is just an open edition pin. So this pin says it's from 2014, and it is a really cute pin of Zero, and it just has the moon in the background with Jack on the top of his little mountain, and I think it's like such a cute little pin. And like Zero has his little pumpkin nose. Oh, love him. Love Zero. Zero's my favorite Disney dog, I think. Okay, so this is a kind of cool pin. So this pin is from 2008, but it's the movie, or the pin that it's after, is from 1955, and it is of Mickey and Donald, and they are signing autographs. And like, this pin doesn't really go with any of my collections, but I just kind of like saw it and I'm like, I think that is such a cool pin. And I haven't decided if I want to keep this one or not, or if I'm going to trade it, but I feel like regardless, it's just like a really cool pin to have. And I like that it says 1955 on the back. Let me show if it focuses on you. Just above the Mickey head, it says 1955, but really cool pin. Haven't decided if I'm going to keep it or not, but yeah. Okay, coming down to the end here. So these ones are really cool. So this pin. So this is another annual pass holder exclusive pin. And again, I'm not a big fan of like getting pins from places I've never been, but this one was just like screaming my name. I kind of needed it. But it is a Nightmare Before Christmas pin, but it is the Haunted Mansion Holiday sign. So it's basically the sign that they have outside of the Haunted Mansion Holiday. On it, it says Merry Christmas one way, and then it has this little spinner. And when you spin it, oh, the Mickey back's in the way, it says Scary Christmas. And like, I don't know, I just love this so freaking much. It's like so cool, such a unique pin. And on the back, I'll show you guys. So on the back, it says Nightmare Before Christmas annual pass holder, and I just like, I love it. I love it so much. It's such a cool pin, and it's like a heavy pin too, so very cool pin I got. Okay, so here is the last pin. So this pin is actually a fantasy pin. So I didn't purchase this on the live sale. I purchased this from Kevin and Kira. I think they posted pictures of them, and I inquired about it like about a week before the pin sale, and I was like, I don't know, like I don't know if I really want it or not. And then at the pin sale, I realized like, okay, no, I really want this pin. And I am very happy that I got it now, because this pin is going to be one that I feel like will be pretty sought after. But oh my gosh, I could cry with this pin. So this is, again, a fantasy pin. It is massive. So it is a Splash Mountain pin, and like seriously, it's massive. It's the size of my freaking hand, but it is a pin of the princesses on Splash Mountain, and the water here is like a stained glass. You can see through it. So it's like just stunning pin. This pin is just like so cool, and on the back it says the Besties series. and it is limited edition 75 and it's one of 12. So I'm assuming there was 12 pins made, like one for every month, and then each one was different, probably princesses on rides. I don't know who made it. I don't know if this is from Kevin and Kira. I don't know anything about this pin other than like it is the coolest freaking pin I've ever seen in my life. And a little spoiler coming at you, I ordered a ton of Splash Mountain pins after they announced that there was going to be the retheming to Princess and the Frog, and this is just going to go like amazing as a little centerpiece with my now new collection of Splash Mountain pins. But yeah, I don't know, I just think this pin is like so freaking cool. Alright guys, that is my video for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope the weird lighting like didn't throw you off from this video, because normally it's a lot brighter in here. I'm also filming at 7 o'clock at night, and it's still pretty bright out, but the sun is definitely going down, so I apologize for that. But yes, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!